Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. Three of the best players in NBA history. But they all have one thing in common. Not one of them went to college. They all went right to the NBA draft out of high school. And now you are not allowed to do this. The NCAA has a rule where men basketball players have to play at least one season in college before they're allowed to go to the NBA. There have been talks to change this rule from one season to two and have players enter the NBA only when they're 20 years or older. But I don't think they should do this. Jason Clary argues that if you leave college early and you get injured in the NBA, you don't have a backup plan. You'll have no career to fall on, and you won't be able to make money or have a living. He also argues that even if the player is successful, that's an 18-year-old or 19-year-old who's making tons of money in the NBA, and they can go from rag to riches too quickly, and these athletes may not know what to do with all the money they make. Instead, Clary proposes that a student should stay 2 to 3 years, perhaps taking a finance class and knowing where to invest money instead of blowing it, which is smart. But if the student has the talent and can get into the NBA and make tons of money, I say
you gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Claus argues that if a college player leaves early, their scholarship money is wasted, and so is their education. While Clary and Claus argue valid points, you, the NCAA administration, should not change the rule from 1 year to 2 years. Kevin Ware was a very good college basketball player and was probably going to do well in the NBA, but he suffered a gruesome leg injury in this game. The leg injury ruined his career, and he had nothing to come from it. He didn't make money in the NBA, and he barely was able to attend college with the leg injury. In my opinion, the risk for injury in the NBA is better because you get paid to play even if you're injured. In college basketball, your scholarship's gone, you lose your tuition, everything. You have to pay for everything, and it's a waste of money then. Another reason players should be allowed to leave early is because the NBA can
Show me the money!
The average salary in the NBA is $5 million a season. So if a player were to play 4 seasons, not even be superstars, just 4 seasons, they would make $20 million. Clary and Claus argue that you're losing your scholarship and wasting your education. But if you went to the NBA, you'd make a lot more money than the money you would save from your scholarship. And you could always go back to school afterwards because you'd be able to afford it. When it comes to changing the rule from 1 year to 2, you guys should not do it. You should let people become the Kevin Garnetts, the Kobe Bryants, and the LeBron Jameses of the NBA.
LeBron James!